Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the 2024 Franklin County High School Flyer Marching Band. The director of Flyer Bands is Mr. Josh Pappas. The associate director is Mr. Andrew McGranahan. The major head coach is Tiffany Dixon. The Flyer Volunteers are Micaiah Peterson and sophomore Elizabeth Catalan. And the Flyers are led on the field by assistant drum majors junior Aaron Cunningham and senior Graham Clements and head drum major senior Abby Conway. Ladies and gentlemen, this time we direct your attention to the far side of the Watkins playing field, where Franklin County High School is privileged and proud to introduce to you the 7 outstanding young ladies who make up our 2024 Franklin County High School football homecoming court. Now the first member of our homecoming court representing the freshman class, please welcome Adela Marie Clayton. Today is a 14-year-old freshman, the daughter of Joe and Shalisa. Today plays for clarinet in the Franklin County High School Marching Band. She is a member of the girls' school here at Franklin County High School, and she regularly attends the Franklin County High School Student Director Bible Study every Wednesday. Today plans to go to Johns Hopkins University to become a dermatologist, or to Savannah College of Art and Design to become an interior designer. The day is escorted by her father, Joel Warner. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the freshman class, Adela Clayton. Now representing the sophomore class, please welcome William Klein. William is a 15-year-old sophomore, the daughter of John Klein and Tracy Klein. Lily is a member of the choristers, the drama club, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. She participated in the SCHS pageant. She's a member of the Baby Club and a member of the French Club. She also is a member of the Kentucky Dance Academy, the Central Kentucky Dance Academy. She participates as a member of the SCHS Student Voice Committee and is also a member of the Atlanta Ballet Summer Intensive. Lily plans to go to college and study dance, health, and nutrition. Lily is escorted on by her father, Mr. John Klein. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the softball class, William Klein. Now, please welcome our junior senior class representative. And my side, please, for Danielle Hunter. Danielle is a 17-year-old junior, is the daughter of Angela Pryor and David Hunter. Danielle is a member of the Postal Organization, the Beta Club, and she plans on joining Key Club and the Kuna Organization later this year. Danielle has worked with the homeless at a local shelter. She has helped with a nursing home in Frankfurt. She's worked on the homecoming wall here at school and donated clothes to the Peace Hospital. Danielle plans on choosing a career in the medical field, but just undecided on her choice of college. She is escorted on by her father, David Hunter. Wishing a very happy 17th birthday to the junior class representative, Danielle Hunter. Now introducing the first of 4 senior candidates to the year 2024 Franklin County High School football homecoming queen. Please welcome Faith Baker. Faith is a 17-year-old senior, is the daughter of Tammy and Bobby Baker. Faith is a member of the Lady Flyers soccer team, the Beta Club, the Deck Organization, the Key Club, and the Spanish Club. Faith is a worship leader in her church. She is a helper with the children and preschool children at her church. She's a teller at Commonwealth Credit Union and also babysits for children in her church. Faith plans to major in biology and minor in chemistry, or major in English literature and minor in Spanish, and she has undecided on her college choice. Faith is escorted on by her father, Mr. Bobby Baker. Ladies and gentlemen, our first senior, Faith Baker. Introducing our second senior, please welcome McKaylee Kinsley. McKaylee is a 17-year-old senior, is the daughter of Jeffrey and Brittany Kinsley. McKaylee is a 2-year member of the Lady Flyers softball team, 2-year member of the French Club, 3-year manager of the Flyers football team, and 3-year member of the Future Farmers of America. She works for a co-op job this summer where she helps out with after-school program at Hearn Elementary School. She also plans to attend Georgetown College where she will major in dental hygiene. McKaylee is escorted on by her father, Mr. Jeffrey Kinsley. Ladies and gentlemen, our second senior, McKaylee Kinsley. Our third senior tonight, a nice hand please for Avery Lofton. Avery is a 17-year-old senior, is the daughter of Amy and Brad Lofton. She is the president of Pep Club, 4-year member of the Lady Flyers softball team. She was football manager for 3 years, member of the French Club, the Beta Club, the Student Council. She was a class officer her freshman and sophomore years. She delivers food with Meals on Wheels and volunteers to help and coach young members of the Lady Flyers softball team. Avery is committed to Austin Peay State University where she will play softball. She plans to major in kinesiology and exercise science. She is escorted on by her father, Mr. Brad Lofton. Ladies and gentlemen, our first senior, Avery Lofton. Now introducing our fourth and final senior candidate to be your 2024 Franklin County High School football homecoming queen. Please welcome Carly Owens. Carly is a 17-year-old senior and the daughter of Robert and Stephanie Owens. Carly is president of Pep Club, chairperson for Beta Club, member of the National Honor Society, member of the Lady Flyers softball team. She participated in last year's Miss FCHS pageant. She's a member of the Spanish Club and the Spanish Honor Society. Carly is also a summer volunteer at Franklin Regional Medical Center and has volunteered for the White House. Carly plans to attend the University of Kentucky where she will major in business and marketing. Carly is escorted on by her father, Mr. Robert Owens. Ladies and gentlemen, our first senior, Carly Owens. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for the presentation of colors from the Franklin County High School Tribute Air Force ROTC, featuring Cadet Jason Valdez, Cadet Elijah Bates, Cadet Ronna Trainer, Cadet Grayson McDaniel, and Cadet Melissa True. It's the Franklin County High School Flyer Band under the direction of the Director of Flyer Bands, Mr. Josh Thomas, plays our national anthem.
Present color.
Ladies and gentlemen, back to the senior stand, getting that side of the right game for the crown of our 2024 Franklin County High School football homecoming queen. A nice hand, please, for football homecoming queen. Thank you.
It's a beautiful night for football, and we've got it for you right here. Live from Franklin County High School, it's the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro Tire and Auto Service, a full-service auto repair shop servicing all models. 2 locations to serve your automotive needs. Call 502-352-2988 for an appointment or go to davidtollsautopros.com.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. He did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Tolles Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Serafini. Serafini is proud to sponsor Game of the Week and wishes all teams a great season. Join us at Serafini for lunch or dinner to enjoy mouth-watering daily specials, pastas, and salads. Come see us for a premier dining experience where great food, drinks, and company come together. 243 Broadway Street, 502-875-5599.
Welcome to Serafini, where dining is an experience. From our friendly service to our mouth-watering daily specials, pastas, and salads, to our made-to-order, carefully crafted cocktails. Our goal is to give you a relaxing, casual atmosphere to enjoy lunch or dinner in historic downtown Frankfort. We also have a private dining room available for wedding rehearsals, private dinners, cocktail parties, or any other function. Visit us today at Serafini, where great food, drinks, and company come together.
Welcome everybody to Franklin County High School. Here's the Flyers bursting out from their end zone.
It's quite a display there.
We got some youngsters in there too. I think those are some Rams players from the Frankfort Youth Football League. And big night here at Franklin County. Fireworks and everything, people. What more can you ask?
It's homecoming.
It is. It's homecoming. It's a big district game. Tonight the Flyers take on the visiting Henry County Wildcats, and we saw Henry County last week go down to Western Hills 18-13 on the other side of town. And you know, this is the first time I've seen fireworks.
This is
had a high school football game.
Spectacle. This is Clint Goins. I'm Lanny
sorry.
Brannick. Your crack team for tonight.
Crack team, and that's
right.
Coach Eddie James, and he is receiving looks like a bourbon barrel head there in recognition of becoming Franklin County's all-time winningest coach. He surpassed Tom Roberts, my high school football coach,
71
last
wins,
week. So
6 district championships, 4-time region champions, 4-time coach of the year, 2-time perfect season.
And almost a state champion. Missed it by just that much at the end of a game against Boyle County just a few years back. You know, they had a chance, and the pass was knocked down, unfortunately. But it was a great game, one of the best football games I've ever seen.
Boyle County isn't in Titletown for nothing.
That's right.
And it used to be called Titletown because Danville was the powerhouse, and then all of a sudden, Danville, the 1A school there, the city school, would regularly stomp the daylights out of Boyle County until about maybe 15, 20 years ago, and then Boyle County has become a powerhouse.
All right, we are set to kick off here. We'll talk a little bit about these football teams as we go on. But Franklin County comes into this game, with a perfect record. They are 7-0, and Henry County they're 4-3. They started off real good with 4 straight wins, but they've dropped the last 3.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, they have made it touch the lives of many and left them building on everyone's coaching and just another. Please join us and our other crew in a moment of silence before tonight's game. Thank you.
All right, kicking off for Henry County will be Mr. Everything, Morgan Wilson. He's their quarterback, he's their kicker, he's their punter.
Pretty good defensive player, too.
Right.
He
does it all.
He does it all. He was dinged up a little last week. He's not a big sack guy, but he's got his head in everything. You know, this is the team we've been waiting to see all year. We were scheduled to have Franklin County back in the hurricane a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they ended up getting they got a forfeit from Shelby County, which is, just being honest about it, one of the worst teams in all of high school football. They have scored 21 points all season, giving up 306. So
yeah, they're having a rough time over there in Shelbyville. They really are.
So they ended up forfeiting. So this is our first chance to see Franklin County, and this is a team that functions very professionally. I think they are ranked second in the state in RPI and 4A. They have one of the highest rankings in all of high school football in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Their ranking is .77 in the RPI, which is, to give you a relative number, the highest ranked 6A team is .66 or something. They're only behind Paducah Tillman, and the team we were just talking about, Boyle County, is right behind them, also 7-0.
There's only 3 7-0 teams left in the state in 4A. They make Henry County kick off again instead of taking it on the 35, but we will see.
Danger here, Landon Cottrell. I'm sorry, Alicius Robinson.
Yes, Alicius Robinson gets it out to, gets it in Henry County territory, close to their 40.
All blacks this week. They were all pink last week.
How many uniforms does Franklin County have? I don't know, but they were, you're right, they were pink head to toe last week.
There was a hold there, a nice block though. Nice job getting out in front, and that is a hold. Delano Collins there with the block. Just grabbed his opponent's shoulder pad and jersey and held on. But no call. Wouldn't have mattered. They would have been across the 50 either way.
That's right. We got a handoff this time. I think is that
fumble?
Oh, a fumble.
You could see that play developing. You could see him reach in when the running back Taureen Smith got stopped. Kind of got held up.
Here's another look.
Nice developing play. Good block there from Christian Moore. And he gets held up right here, and you can see him reach in. Nice job there. Brandon McCollum strips the ball, but recovered.
Yeah, by Robinson. So Flyers fortunate that time. I think McCollum may be their leading tackler for Henry County.
2nd and 9.
Pass out into the flat, and that's Jacob Taylor, I believe, with the reception.
Yeah, the Franklin County has a number 0, which I guess is a new thing for football in the last few years. So I got the name wrong the first time because I looked at the number 1.
Looked at the first name.
Right? I like that play design. That's a pro set. I mean, it's a kind of a screen in the flat to the receiver instead of a running back screen, a receiver screen. Nice play.
It's going to be enough for a first down. That's big Christian Moore. And he is hard to stop.
It's business decision time, as we like to say, when you go to tackle Mr. Moore.
Yeah,
you're a 140-pound safety.
For a cornerback, you're like, I don't know about this.
Just a really nice blocking up front. Good technique. Both the left guard and the center just push their guy 4 or 5 yards down the field.
You change that 2 on his shirt to a 6, he'd make an easy lineman.
Yes, he would.
He is of size. Gets it again, takes it down to the 9.
All credit there to Dylan Gallagher for the Wildcats. A single man tackle on Christian Moore is a feat, especially when you're giving up 40 pounds.
Here's another look from our Whitehead Hancock instant replay.
Just reads the block and then takes him down. Maybe he will be able to say, back in high school, I tackled this guy that went on to play big-time football.
That's right. Oh, another nice tackle there. Getting into the backfield.
Jason Ray. We
called
his name a lot last week, too. He's just a sophomore. But he has a nose for the ball, for sure.
So it's 3rd and 4, and they bring in a whole bunch of substitutions here, Franklin County does. Rylan Gillian into the game. Knox Barrett is your quarterback for Franklin County, just a freshman.
Franklin County can kick the ball. This is not Adventures in High School kicking tonight. They
No.
have a very well-schooled.
And somebody missed a block there, or Morgan Wilson just did a good job of fighting it off. And the Flyers do not pick up the first down.
I think we'll see that Franklin County just didn't get their blocks out there. The receiver missed the block to call folks out, but Jacob Taylor did not get even an edge setter on his man, and that was the end of that play.
This is Easton Powell, and he has kicked a number of field goals this season. I think he's 6 of 7.
And a bunch of extra points. This is from 25 yards.
6 of 7, yes.
No doubt
Here, and that is good. And Franklin County takes the early lead, 3-0 here at Franklin County High School. We will come back with more football right here on the Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family, because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it. Reach out to the Hubbard team for all your real estate needs. In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Welcome back, everyone, to Benny Watkins Field. Clint Goins and Lanny Brannick here with you. Franklin County hosting the Henry County Wildcats. Flyers getting ready to kick off here. Henry County will begin their first offensive possession, see what they can do. And Powell sends that one.
Goodness.
Oh, yeah, he's. They're going to miss him next year. He's a senior.
That's impressive.
And having a kicking game in high school is a luxury.
It's an element that most teams just don't have, and it's not because they're not people that can't kick the ball. It's just they don't have enough time to work on everything. And when you get to the college level, you see more specialized, and then obviously the pros are kicking them from 60 yards regularly now. But
yeah,
to have a kicker that can routinely kick 25 and 30-yard field goals is a luxury.
And that's how I saw Henry County beat Anderson County. Wilson kicked about a 30-yarder to beat the Bearcats with about 6 seconds left to go in the game. They won by 2. Henry County did.
Franklin County has been pretty stingy on defense, all except for the game against Lexington Christian. That was back in August. They really stomped Scott County, a perennial contender.
Yes.
26-5. They beat the heck out of North Laurel. Spencer County 40-6. North Oldham 45-14. Southwestern 49-13. They're not giving up a lot of points. They've had a lot of running clocks this year.
Yes, all but 2 games been running clocks.
So if you can move the ball against this defense, you have done something. And they are not, Henry County so far, 0 for 2 plays.
That's Ray Matthews on the carry. I believe he's their leading rusher.
That play never quite developed. That's going to be 3rd and about 4. Henry County is not afraid to throw the ball. They will put it up in the air some. But that play never developed. Blocking wasn't there. The receiver wasn't really open. And the ball was short.
Yes, Wilson is 33 on 65 passing attempts.
Yeah, about 10 a game.
Not too bad.
Rough.
He's thrown 4 interceptions. But he's going to punt it away,
That's
and
blocked.
it's going to get blocked. And
Didn't that ball? Oh, it came right back to him.
Well, it's
somebody else.
Jalen Hortonberry actually was the one who fell on it. So I guess that's a little better, I guess, than having it go the other direction and perhaps into the end zone. But we saw this happen against Western Hills last week.
Had a chance. Who was in there for the block? That's Hunter Gottschall, and I didn't see the other, but they'll never have a chance.
No. And this will be 1st and 10 deep in Wildcat territory. Ball's on the 15. County missing a player here. Here he comes.
I was wondering what the stoppage in play was. They didn't have enough players.
Toothaker comes in there to play tight end.
No receiver look here.
And this is a direct snap to Moore, and he just bulls his way down to the 9-yard line or so.
They can get a first down here. I think that is going to be just short of a first.
This is not a play you often see run. Wilson, man, he is
Morgan Wilson.
He's taking it for the team, man.
Brave.
He is very brave.
2nd and 2. Another direct snap.
Yes.
Who needs a quarterback when you have this guy?
There's a first down and there's a touchdown.
If you are a local television reporter, you can get your stuff early and get out of Franklin County.
And we have more fireworks going off now after the score. Yeah, it's been the Christian Moore show so far.
It really has.
And now they're going to go for the PAT.
Easton Powell, yeah, I think he's 29 of 30. Or
I believe, yeah, I think he's missed only one this year.
He's had plenty of opportunities.
Yes, he was 29 of 30 coming into the game, and now he's 30 of 31. So Franklin County on top, 10-0 over Henry County. We'll be back after this.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Traditional Bank. When your business is looking to win, with tough competition around every corner, you need high performers backing you up. Traditional Bank's local team will stand by your side as a trusted partner, your friendly neighbor, and your biggest fan. It's time to make the switch. Traditional Bank, member FDIC.
Franklin County kicking off, little pooch kick here, and they're going to get the ball again. Wow. Perfectly executed.
Eddie James is not messing around.
No, Caden Campbell falls on it for the Flyers. And that's just a beautiful pooch kick by Easton Powell, right between the first line and the second line of defense, and the Wildcats just couldn't get there in time.
Let's see if we have a quarterback this time, or if we just have now we have 5 wides, and one of them is a massive tight end in the slot. And Knox Barrett, the freshman, is in at quarterback.
Yeah.
Now we put some folks in the backfield.
Switch the formation, a little I formation here. And
Jack Oldham dots the guy and gets met right in the hole by Morgan Wilson.
Yeah, I don't know if he didn't read his block very well, or if Wilson just did a good job filling that gap. Or
that guy's a football player.
He is. Morgan Wilson is a football player, folks.
And he will go to some little small college, and they will be happy to have him.
And he'll be a star there. I can see him at a Georgetown or
Absolutely,
Campbellsville.
Any of those kinds of places.
Jacob Taylor in motion.
Dazzle,
give it to Robinson, and he's going to be able to break free for a little bit. Going to get close to a first down. He's holding on to that ball.
Robinson had a touchdown last week where he looked like a man among boys. Just got the ball ran the left-hand side and just was never touched.
Yeah, just took off, didn't he?
He has really top-end speed. He's going to be, we're going to say it's 3rd and 1.
Yeah, he's just a little bit short. Bodie Lyons and Dylan Gallagher in on the tackle there for the Wildcats.
This is 4-down territory. This is probably out of the range of the kicker. Maybe not, but out of a high school range.
That'd be about a 45-yarder, I think, if they kicked it from here.
And, it's less than a yard to go.
And they're going to throw on 3rd and 1. They sure do. Nice catch there by Taylor, and he is off to the races. Another touchdown for Franklin County here at Benny Watkins Field.
Hats off to Xavion Brown. You're going to see here in a second. Xavion Brown is out there leading the attack or the blocking. There's a flag on the play.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Franklin County is. I don't know that call.
I do not either.
We hear the audio. We'll tell you what it is. But look at Xavion. He snaps the ball, and he is there to block. Good job, young man. Is that a legal man downfield? Maybe. I don't know that. I don't know that fist bump.
I don't know.
We'll have to do some research on that.
I should know. Maybe someone can comment in the YouTube comments.
Oh gosh, don't ask him for that.
They'll be commenting, you idiots, you don't know.
Right? Why don't you know this? We've watched a lot of football, people, I promise you.
We do, but
I've never seen the fist bump.
So, unfortunately, that touchdown comes back. They give it to Moore up the middle, and I don't know he's going to get it. Well, of course he wouldn't get it because it was back. It was 3rd and 1 prior to that, but after the penalty, it was second and 10, excuse me. Now it's 3rd and 10, I believe.
That 2nd and 10, the according to the scoreboard.
Yeah, I don't know how that worked out. Because they called that play back.
Middle, wow.
Oh wow, wide open is number 11, Delano Collins with the touchdown. I guess they gave him that first down on that pass play, but
it's a touchdown.
Yeah, this is a touchdown either way. It doesn't matter what down it was.
Just a quick Google search of fist bump in the referee signals. I'm looking at all referee signals. I do not see the fist bump. Don't know.
Okay.
That's what we got. Crack staff.
That's right, our research team. Me. Easton Powell puts it through the uprights once again, and Franklin County extends their lead 17-0 here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week. After we look at this replay, we'll be right back after these messages.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Raymond James. Since 1996, the Current family and Raymond James have been committed to helping our community achieve their financial goals and needs. Raymond James, life well planned. Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Two retiring business executives turn their post-career mission to greyhounds, giving these former race dogs a real chance to win. From planning your future to pursuing your passions, a Raymond James financial advisor gets to know you, your purpose, and the way you give back. That's life well planned.
Another pooch kick by Franklin County, but Henry County able to fall on this one.
Just
barely. Yes.
Just barely. That is a heck of a weapon.
Here's another look at it. Yes.
Bloop.
Right over in between the two lines of.
And at least the Henry County coaches pulled their players together and said, look, it's a live ball. Get on the ball.
You know, you'd be surprised the number of high school players that don't know that.
It's just you don't even. It's something you don't think about because you know the kick is going deep most of the time.
Yeah, and in punts, if you don't touch it, then it's it's
Right.
okay.
Not much room there for Ray Matthews. Got a couple though. He's they're just not going to move the Franklin County defensive line.
No, their defensive line is their line play on both sides of the ball is usually stellar.
I don't think this year's any exception. They have 14 and a half sacks this year, but 50 tackles for loss. 50
Wow.
in 7 games. They have at least 4 players with 4.5 tackles for loss or more.
Wow.
Hunter Gottschall leads in tackles for loss with 9. And Jeremy Walters and Jacob Olds are both in there as well with 5.5 apiece. And Luke Toothaker.
3rd and 9 now for the Wildcats of Henry County.
Got a slot receiver. They're going to change up the formation a little bit and run it right in the middle of the field.
Wilson drops back,
With
looking for
time.
somebody. Had to get rid of it. Had to get rid of it. And
That won't go in the stat box, but Jacob Olds was about to plant Morgan Wilson. And would have with another half second. This is the nightmare that Henry County did not run.
no, and I'm sure all week in practice they knew this was coming. The good thing for them is next week they play at Shelby County. So
they got that going for them.
The main thing,
a great punt. That
yes.
thing is really worked out. That's a block in the back.
No call.
This is dangerous right here. There's the flag.
So this will be coming back. But, I'm sure Matt Wright, the head coach at Henry County, I'm sure he didn't say this, but, a success for the Wildcats tonight might be just for people to stay healthy.
Yeah, this is one of those teams that you look at them on your schedule and you know that they are going to be well coached. You know they're going to be prepared. You know they're going to be big. You know they're going to be fast.
Right.
And they are all those things.
The best thing you can hope for is just to live through it.
We say that knowing that Vanderbilt beat Alabama a couple weeks ago. Crazy things happen.
That's true. Oh, we got another flag because
I think coach is on the field arguing the call. And now there's a get back.
that's probably what it was. The flag was probably for the warning for being on the field.
Yeah, it's a pretty animated conversation going on there.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what this call is. I mean, we saw that one block in the back, but that wasn't.
They didn't call that. That wasn't much. It didn't change the outcome of the play.
No.
Then there was a scrum in the middle and couldn't really tell what the flag was for.
Yeah, don't know if it was a hold or another block in the back or.
Yeah, I think I don't know what case he's trying to make, but I think he's just trying to say, let's move on.
He may just want an explanation, and
I think he's more upset at his sideline than he is.
Right. He wants an explanation so he can know who to scream at.
So this is gonna. We'll see what the. This is a great punt, in theory. Until you have Delano Collins with the ball in his hand. I didn't see much.
I still didn't see it.
Never saw much there.
No.
Great job by our camera guys as always. And that unsportsmanlike, that might have been right there when he kind of flipped the ball at the defender. And we're having more conversation here between the officials and Coach James.
Well, he shakes his head, seems to be satisfied with the answer he got. So
Well, I mean, and this is when you're up 17-0 in the first half and you have the ball.
Yeah, first quarter.
First quarter.
Yeah. There's not a lot to complain about.
There's, you can have some disagreement and maybe make your case, but you don't need to be yelling at the officials at that point. And I think that's what happened on the Saturday. I have never been known to continue to plead my case until I thought I was heard. But I understand that some people are like that.
And now Coach Wright wants an explanation as to why, I don't know what, he couldn't just be asking, like, why is the ball on the 30?
Right.
This
just gives Franklin County a chance to go 90 yards instead of 70.
Yeah, and really show what they can do here.
Christian Moore is in the backfield. He has two backfield mates, and I believe that is Knox, Barrett under center.
Hands off to the first man through, and that was
Landon Cottrell,
the aforementioned player number 0.
Zero.
He's a senior, picks up 7 yards on that carry.
Yeah, they have a trio of guys that can really run. I mean, this is not just it's only Christian Moore. I mean, there's a couple of talented backs on this team.
Yeah,
they all average between 7 and 8 yards a carry.
That's another luxury, is that they are a multi-dimensional offense.
There's Moore, and that's a first down.
And they can run it, and they can throw it.
Nice sportsmanship there from number 70, Ryan Payton. Big senior. Played well last week. Just a big fella.
Yeah. And Christian Moore, but right there I was watching Ryan Payton, and he just basically stood up the offensive lineman and maybe can be contributed with a half tackle on that play. Here's another look.
He's a handful.
Yeah. He got his hand in there.
I'm guessing he's about 6'2", 6'3", and about 300 pounds.
I would say he's close to 300, yeah.
We don't get heights and weights on these folks, so it's a guess.
Peyton's a senior, and I expect that he'll probably be playing on Saturdays next year as well, if he wants to. Robinson should pick up the first down.
Millersburg, Kentucky has its first NFL player in some years. That's my hometown. Dalton Tucker is playing for the Indianapolis Colts.
Is that right?
Bourbon County product. Played his college ball at Marshall. Little known fact, almost no one knows this fact, but Blanton Collier, one of his first homes was in Millersburg, Kentucky.
Oh.
It's since been flattened. It no longer exists, but yeah, that's where he was born.
That may have been a busted play. That was Knox Barrett. I think I've called him Barrett Knox previously. My apologies. But Knox Barrett, I think he kind of threw that one away.
Yeah, and sometimes that is the best play you can make.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is a freshman. This kid's 14, 15 years old. He's not the biggest guy out there, but he's not small by any stretch.
No. Probably still has some growing to do.
Absolutely. So this is the first little bit of stall we've seen. Running back late getting on the field. We'll go in motion. We might be at the play clock here.
We're going to be awful close.
Well, they're going to call delay of game, I think. Either that or timeout was taken. Oh, false start. Guess until I get it right.
So that'll push them back again. Now it's going to be like 2nd and 15.
The play they were running there was the double pass, I believe.
They seem to be having some confusion here. It might be a good time for a timeout so that Coach James can go over things like, look, guys, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, the offensive line is obviously, they're like, get the play and get the play. Now we
get the timeout.
It's like you know what's going to happen, Clint.
Well, you can tell there's too many confused guys in black jerseys out there, like with their hands up and like, what, who, what? So there we go. Timeout on the field.
Called by Clint.
Called by me first. All right, we'll take a break as well. You're watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock. Whitehead Hancock Plumbing has been serving Frankfort families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com.
Welcome back, folks. I just got a note handed to me, and it says that Morgan Wilson has taken visits to Center College and Franklin College, and this information comes from his stepfather. So thank you, sir. We appreciate that. We can share that
if the family is watching, we have admired your son the last 2 weeks.
Yes, he's a good player. Very good.
That was a bullet. Man,
nice pass play caught by Taylor.
Just a bullet.
Not enough for a first down, though, I don't think.
If this guy gets to start at Franklin County for 4 years or even 3 years, that is an arm you just cannot. Yeah. You don't see that on freshmen. The problem that a lot of high school players have is their hands just aren't big enough to hold the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That, I mean, again, not the best spiral we've ever seen, but really got some gas on it.
Oh, that's up and pass interference. Nope, no call.
I think they are going to say he was playing the ball.
Well, he was. And that's Morgan Wilson, the aforementioned Morgan Wilson, Mr. Everything for Henry County.
And just might have been a little contact.
No, I think that was a good play. That was a good no call.
He had his hand wrapped around him, but again, playing the ball. He definitely had his head turned around. And they're going to put a second back on the clock, and this is a first punt for Franklin County.
Mm-hmm.
This is a small victory for the Wildcats.
Yes. Almost blocked. That was Landon McMahon in there that almost got his hands on it. That'll bring the first quarter to a close. Franklin County Flyers, they lead 17-0 here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by One Stop Automotive. One Stop Auto wishes all teams a great year. Make us your one stop for fair and dependable service. Ask about our 1-year guarantee. One Stop Automotive does it all. From oil changes to air conditioning, engine and transmission repair to tires and brakes, One Stop Automotive has you covered with their 1-year, 12,000-mile warranty on parts and labor. One Stop Automotive is ready to serve you with professional and dependable auto care at fair prices. Let One Stop Automotive be your one and only stop for all of your auto repair and maintenance needs. Locally owned and operated since 2022.
Welcome back, everyone. The Franklin County cheerleaders out there at midfield doing their thing.
This is the dance team, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, the dance team. Well, you know, they kind of look like cheerleaders.
They have dance shoes on.
Okay, gotcha. I made a mistake.
Y'all, this is, we joke every week. We come into this, come to do these games and we sit down and we're like, this is like the best job.
No,
we're just having a good time.
We have a lot of fun watching high school football.
Talking about players that we think we're going to play. And we've just seen enough games you kind of know when you see a player.
Surmising and guessing and, you know.
Franklin County has a lot of those players. That was the most discombobulated series that you will see out of Franklin County. That was.
Yeah, they were a little bit confused.
That is not discombobulated right there.
No, the Wildcats still having a hard time running on this team. They give it this time to Ray Matthews,
Rylan Gillian there just gobbles it up. Nothing doing. Just, there's nowhere to go.
Second and 10. Wilson throws it, but unfortunately it bounces before it gets to his receiver. Bodie Lyons was the intended target.
Yeah, Wilson just shorted it, just racing to get the ball out of his hands. Just never even got a good handle on it. They're in a hurry, though. It's going to be like a tight end over the middle.
Intercepted.
Oh, that's just the throw you can't make.
Ladarius Simmons steps in front of the intended receiver and picks it off.
Let me see a replay here, but this is, you cannot throw this ball late. And into that much traffic. It was 2 against 3, really.
Yeah. A lot of black shirts over there. So Simmons with the interception stays on the field.
See if the Flyers can get their offense back on track.
They've got 5 wideouts here.
And that's going to be a hold.
And a sack. Caden Wilson,
senior. There was a hold on the right tackle, too, that wasn't called.
They would probably decline it, even if it was, I would imagine.
I would agree. I would, too. The name we haven't called tonight is Tyler Mitchell, who has 11 tackles for loss.
Yeah, he was, I think actually he is their leading tackler, I think.
He is. Moore
gets it now, gets those 5 yards back and keeps on chugging. Gets it down to about the 26. That's going to be close, but still not a first down. You know, that last play they had 5 wideouts, and you see quite a bit of that now. I remember back in the day, 5 wideouts was like a shock.
Yeah,
nobody did that.
Well, back then you were trying to maim the quarterback on every play too. That was just a different era. Mm-hmm. They also ran a lot of pro set, dotted I's. And
yeah, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and that was good enough usually.
This is a little wing T action here. No receivers in the pattern. Fumble.
Uh-oh. That's a broken play. Can Knox get out there? No, he can't. He's going to wind up losing a couple of yards, and it'll be 4th and 5. But I think the Flyers will go for it. I think this is 4th down territory.
Yep, I think this is an obvious go for it location. Probably a horse collar. There's a rule on horse collar where it's not a horse collar, but this was a horse collar. Didn't have him by the shoulder pad, but did have the back of his jersey. And maybe that's why they didn't call it. They're going to kick.
Wow. This is going to be a 44-yarder for Easton Powell. I don't know what his record is, but they get it down, and he boots it. He's got plenty of leg.
That is gold.
That is good, folks. 44-yard field goal from Mr. Easton Powell. And the Flyers increase their lead to 20-0. You're watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week. And here's another look as we go to break. Back with a kickoff after this.
Good from another 10 or 15 yards.
Call David Toll's David's Auto Pro for all your automotive needs. Don't let your car keep you from making important plans. Take it to David Toll's Auto Pro, 515 Duncan Road and 1348 Versailles Road.
And here's the kick. Back into the end zone. That's an automatic touchback now. You don't get the opportunity to run it out even if you wanted to.
The football culture has changed where you give the ball to the referee now. I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's changed at all levels. Even the pros don't throw the ball on the ground anymore. So kind of nice to see that.
There's Eddie James, the winningest coach in Franklin County Flyer history.
Looking to go perfect 8-0. Playoffs are coming, folks, just in a few weeks.
And Franklin County's schedule looks favorable to go undefeated.
Yeah, it does. I would agree with that.
Nice carry there by Ray Matthews.
But the big game coming up next week is Franklin County at Western Hills, the crosstown rivalry. We'll have it right here.
And that may be
Cable 10 game of the week.
That may be the last real big competition that Franklin County has for the rest of the year.
Yeah, George Rogers Clark is their last game of the year. Not a well-regarded team. Pretty low in the RPI. They sport a just I had it here just a second ago. We'll look it up in a moment. Not well ranked in 4A. 3rd and 1. Big play for the Wildcats.
Wilson. Oh, it's going to be close. Going to be close. Oh, they're going to give it to him. Not nearly as close as I thought it was, actually. Here's another look. Oh, he got it easily by a yard and a half.
Mr. Charles Nelson is appearing in the game here, number 75, a senior.
Nice pass into the flat. Was that Matthews on the reception?
It looks like Bodie Lyons. I think it's
okay.
number 3.
Number 3, okay.
And this is the play that Wilson's been trying to run the whole game. Is this little quick pass to where you don't give the D-line enough time to cause pressure. You give a very catchable ball, but he's just had trouble getting the ball out there because their line is quick.
And he got 7. And that was Caden Campbell, I believe, on the tackle. He is pumped up. I was worried he may get called for a horse collar because he had him around the
helmet, but it wasn't a face mask, and he didn't have hold of the helmet really. Nowhere there for Ray Matthews to go.
So that was a loss of like 6 yards. The pass play previous went 7 yards, and now it's 3rd and 9.
The Flyers just collapsed their line down. Speeded linebacker is big for this team.
Wilson picked off again, this time by Robinson, and he may, well, nope, he won't. Thought he might take it to the house, but he's...
You know who tackled him?
Wilson.
We stand and applaud you.
Yes.
Even after the pick. Can't blame you for being upset, but not giving up on that. Yeah, he just...
He overthrew him a little bit, I think.
Yeah, just a throw that...
Overthrew him a little bit behind, perhaps.
Yep.
But he sticks with it and gets the tackle.
Just in traffic. This is the... If you throw the ball in a Franklin County defender where they can get it, they're going to make a play.
Christian Moore zigging and zagging and chugging and plugging. Gets it inside the 5 before he's brought down. I think Jalen Hortonberry.
He's nimble.
Yeah, for a big guy.
DeJuan Lynch, the junior, the left guard, massive human being. You're gonna run right behind him.
And this is an easy touchdown there. That's Jack Oldham. The junior with the carry. And the Flyers score again here on homecoming night. Here's another look from our Whitehead Hancock instant replay. Nobody touched him.
That's Oldham's second touchdown of the year.
Here's Easton Powell coming in for the PAT. It's up and it's easily good. And the Flyers now lead 27-0. You're watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week right here. Another look at the touchdown.
Okay, Christian Moore with a heck of a block out there on Brandon McCollum. Just took him out of the play.
Welcome to Serafini, where dining is an experience. From our friendly service to our mouth-watering daily specials, pastas and salads, to our made-to-order, carefully crafted cocktails. Our goal is to give you a relaxing, casual atmosphere to enjoy lunch or dinner in historic downtown Frankfort. We also have a private dining room available for wedding rehearsals, private dinners, cocktail parties, or any other function. Visit us today at Serafini, where great food, drinks, and company come together.
We're back at Benny Watkins Field at Franklin County High School, and Lanny Brannick, you've got a scoring update.
Western Hills trailing North Oldham 14-0 with 3:28 to go in the first half. North Oldham is ranked 7th in the 4A RPI, but a really good, really strong team.
Yeah, they're a pretty good team, and it's at North Oldham, of course, so it's going to be tough for the Wolverines. Good pooch kick, but a good catch by Hortonberry there to protect that ball.
Yeah, we were talking George Rogers Clark is in 6A, but they're in the bottom third of the 6A rankings, behind some teams that are not very good.
That's why you couldn't find them in the 4A sheet.
They're not on the 4A sheet. I knew I'd seen them because I looked them up earlier tonight. See if the Wildcats can move the ball in here.
Wilson on the keeper gets about 2 maybe.
And you can just see on the replays when we show them just the collapse of the defensive line on the offensive line. Just nowhere to go.
They are in there. Jacob Olds in there on the tackle. Xander Eddington, number 51.
In the trenches, as they say.
There's that play. It goes to the other side of the field this time. Caught by McCollum, but he is not quite as successful.
Yeah, a little wide receiver screen. Not much to it. It's a quick hitter. They're trying to get 3, 4, 5 yards. If somebody gets a block, they might get more, but just quick to the ball. Jacob Olds there with the tackle, among others. 3rd and 7, just another behind the chains moment. Brought to you by the Franklin County defense, and this is big trouble.
Wilson flushed out of the pocket. Almost had it. Almost had it. McCullum almost had it, and then Matthews almost had it, but it falls incomplete.
Wilson was under duress.
Yes,
as we wanted.
Throwing the ball against the grain too. You know, when you're running. When you're a right-hander running left but throwing right, it's hard to get your feet planted.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, McCollum knew that was a big drop.
Yeah, and if McCollum had caught it, there wasn't a whole lot between him and the end zone.
Nobody back there.
They're going to go for it here, 4th and 7. And Wilson's got nowhere to go as the Flyer defensive line just collapses on him. This Caden Campbell in there, Jacob Olds in there.
Toothaker there delivered the last shot.
I think Knox Barrett was in there too, the freshman quarterback.
There's nowhere to go. Oof. That's a big shot.
No, I'm sorry. I was looking at Landon Cottrell. 0, not 9, 0. So, Franklin County takes over on downs at the Henry County 38, and we got a direct snap, I think. No, we don't. Okay. As he throws, but gets it off, and that's going to be another quick touchdown. The ball caught by Delano Collins.
We see the light show, all the new lights that have come into play. Used to, when you had the old lights go off and it'd take them 15 minutes to come back on.
Yeah, it's a different world, isn't it? Nice throw, nice catch, nice little zigzag there at the end, but
it's hard to tell where his eyes were, but he looked right, and then the middle of the field was wide open.
So the Flyers are going for 2, and you might say, why would you go for 2? Easton Powell's been perfect. Well, you go for 2 to get that 35-point lead, and that means a running clock in the second half. I'm not sure it's effective in the first half, but once the second half starts, if Franklin County has a 35-point lead, which they won't, then they would have a running clock, making it very difficult for Henry County to come back into that. Well, they failed on a 2-point conversion, but they do lead by 33. This is the Cable 10 Game of the Week. Clint Goins and Lanny Braddock here at Benny Watkins Field, bringing you tonight's Game of the Week. A beautiful night for high school football, homecoming night for Franklin County, and they are just having a great time so far against the Henry County Wildcats.
Yep, 33-0. This is not unexpected. Not unexpected. So
will Powell kick it deep into the end zone or another pooch kick? He's going to put the leg to it, and he's going to send it way back there again for the automatic touchback. And with 3:36 left to go in the first half, the Wildcats will take over from their own 20. Let's look at Matt Wright talking to his quarterback, Morgan Wilson.
Wilson's having a bit of a rough night, a couple of picks, and just not able to move the ball.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Wright wishes he could have about 6 or 7 more Morgan Wilsons. He's got some good players out there. Wilson isn't all that they have, but he needs a couple more because Franklin County is really stacked. I think the Flyers called timeout. I believe they did. And we will take a timeout with them. Stay tuned. This is the Cable 10 Game of the Week. There's the band. They're getting ready to take the field at halftime. Handoff.
Nothing.
That was Matthews. I think he's going to lose 2 on that play. Good sportsmanship there by Campbell, assisting the Henry County player up.
Jacob Taylor was pretty excited about that tackle. Morgan Wilson trying to get it figured out. They're playing man, single high safety. Just 3 down linemen now.
And he's flushed out again, and it's going to be tackled by Rylan Gillian of the Flyers.
I think that was positive yards.
I think he got a couple.
There's nowhere to go.
No.
I was a little worried he hit his head there. It wasn't anything intentional, but I don't think he's fine.
3rd and 9 now.
Yeah, three down linemen and basically man-to-man 4 linebackers, a single high safety.
Oh, a bad snap. Oh, this could be a bad outcome here. Oh, my goodness gracious. If things couldn't go any worser, is worser a word?
It is not.
Okay, I didn't think it was, but I used it
Darius
anyway.
Simmons there on the spot.
And high snap over Wilson's head, and he just can't come down with it. It's knocked away, and Simmons says, hey, look what I found. Thank you very much. So Franklin County now with a 39-point lead, and this time they will let Powell kick to add to his total. You know, I'm curious. I don't know who the scoring leader is in Franklin County history, but, you know, oftentimes in the pros, it's kickers because they don't score any touchdowns, but they kick a lot of field goals and get the extra points, and it wouldn't surprise me a bit if Easton Powell is actually the scoring leader at Franklin County.
No, it wouldn't surprise me either.
Because he's been kicking for 4 years, and there's a whole lot of extra points in there.
So this will necessitate the running clock in the second half.
Yes, for sure. Maybe the first half, but I think it's just the second half.
And I'll just say that goes by pretty quickly.
Yes, yes. And sometimes, like I think it was last week when they played Southwestern, at halftime, both coaches agreed to even shorten the quarters.
Yeah, they went to 8 minutes. And this is nothing more than player health and safety.
Right.
That's all it is.
Right.
When you have an obvious mismatch like this, we don't want kids getting hurt.
No. And, you know, it's 40-0. You've not been able to move the ball successfully or score a point in the first half. It's highly unlikely that you'll be able to do that in the second half. So you might as well just, have some players get out there and maybe get some of your guys, your second stringers, some experience, and then head to the house after that.
Nowhere to go there for young McCollum there. He's a senior, but nowhere to go.
Yeah.
The shortest kick of the night.
Well, the shortest
kickoff.
Long kick.
Right. The legit kickoff. He's pretty darn good at the onside kick, though.
The little pooch kicks. Yeah, he's had 3 of those, I think. And, one resulted in a Franklin County possession, and another one almost led to a Franklin County possession. And here is Matthews up the middle, and he breaks it out beyond the 35, longest run of the night for Henry County.
That accounts for almost all of their offense on that one play. And there's a missed tackle here that is going to be regrettable for a couple of the Franklin County players. If the coach has something to complain about on the game replay, it'll be that play.
That play right there. You let them get a first down for crying out loud. And it must be a running clock because They usually stop it. They usually stop it for first downs until they move the chains, but they did not this time. So.
Franklin County has some subs in there now. Just not everyone, but some new players.
Some new players getting some experience, yeah, on the line in particular.
Mm-hmm.
I think the secondary is pretty much the same, but I think the line is brand new.
They took a timeout.
So Henry County, probably a wise thing, like, hey, we're moving the ball. We got a chance to put some points on the board. And, you know.
Get a little momentum.
If they can get the ball down to the 30, let's say, I'd like to see Morgan Wilson take a 45-yard kick. Yeah. You know, he might be able to do it.
Just 45 seconds away from the Franklin County band taking the field. And should be a good show, as it always is.
And we also will have the homecoming queen announced,
oh, yes.
I would imagine.
Yeah, a little extended halftime for homecoming, just to make everyone aware. Halftime might be longer than the rest of the game.
Second half. It could be. Could be. We'll see.
If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe to the Franklin County Plant Board. This is a unique, absolutely unique situation, a public service that's provided by the Plant Board that you don't find in many other places.
No, not in the state of Kentucky. You don't find it. There's the homecoming court right there. You don't see it in many places.
No, the level of local programming here is great. There are professional video people all over this building, and they are all very good.
Yeah, you can tell that by this game and by the commercials that the local commercial production is really very good. So,
yeah, you watch a small college football game on television, you won't. In fact, I have been part of Eastern Kentucky University broadcast that had one more camera than what we have at this game, and that didn't look as good as this game. And that was on ESPN. So, hats off to all the crew, production crew, the guys behind the cameras, and our crack replay staff.
That's right. Our research is a little suspect.
That's terrible.
But other than that, we're doing okay.
Game prep, we get like a C+.
Oh, Wilson's pass is knocked down by Christian Moore.
What's he doing there on defense?
I don't know. Henry County calls another timeout here. We'll just keep it right here. We're 25 seconds to go. Yeah, he's in there, and I think he's playing line.
I wonder if he's getting some looks, maybe to play defense.
It could be. It could be. I mean, you know, he's a big guy. There's that 44-yard field goal that Easton Powell put up, and
just
here's a touchdown.
That's a great touch. Nice throw.
Collins with that score. There's another field goal earlier from Easton Powell. Here's the direct snap to Christian Moore. Just trying to show you how we got to 40 points. There's a pass play, and that's caught by Collins.
Long field goal.
So
back to the live game action.
This may very well be the last play of this half. It's up and it's caught. He caught the ball. They do have one timeout left, and I think that's enough for a first down.
So did Franklin County burn all their timeouts too? That's
I believe they did.
Huh.
And I'm not sure Henry County called timeout, or they just stopped the clock. Henry County just called their final timeout. Okay.
Is this gamesmanship, or what are we doing? We're calling timeouts before the end of the half?
It's their chance to score.
I guess.
They know this is this is their chance. We've got 3 timeouts and the clock's running. Let's take them. So that's what it is. And what I expect in this 11 seconds, you're going to see about a 20-yard pass play coming up right here, and hoping they can get the ball down around the 30, and then see if Wilson can either A, chuck it into the end zone on a kind of a Hail Mary type of pass, or they may see really how good his leg is.
I mean, well, they're out of timeouts, so they have to run it in on this play because the clock will run and not stop.
Oh, that's true. I had not thought about that. And that is over his head, and that's going to bring the first half to a close. It sure will, Mr. Brannick.
40-0. And it's not that close.
No, it's been all Franklin County so far. They lead at the half. We'll step aside. We'll come back with the band, the homecoming, and the rest of the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show when we return right here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art-carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers on 859 East Main Street in Frankfort.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, on the Classic Gold Halftime Jewelers halftime show, the Franklin County Flyer Marching Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to present the 2024 Franklin County High School Flyer Marching Band. The director of Flyer Band is Mr. Josh Pappas. The associate director is Mr. Andrew McGranahan. The major head coach is Tiffany Disconnect. The Flyer Baylor coaches are junior Kyle Peterson and sophomore Richard Conway. And the Flyers are out on the field by assistant drum majors junior Aaron Cunningham and senior Graham Perry and head drum major senior Eddie Conway. The Flyers now kick off our 2024 football homecoming halftime show with this #1 Billboard Top 100 hit for 2016. Nominated for Multiple Billboard Winner Song of the Year, Best Song for Visual Media, and Best Song for Animated Film, as regarded as one of the most popular party songs ever. The party song is set for 2024 homecoming party. Get ready to dance, dance, dance from Justin Timberlake. That's the feeling. this time, we draw your attention to the new side of the Washington playing field. The Franklin County High School is privileged and proud to reintroduce to you the 7 outstanding young women who make up our 2024 Franklin County High School football homecoming court. Please welcome the first member of our court, representing the freshman class, Adaya Marie Clayton. Adaya is a 14-year-old freshman, is the daughter of Joel and Teresa. Adaya is escorted tonight by co-treasurer of the Franklin County High School senior class of 2025 and a National Merit semifinalist, Mr. Isaac Andrews. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the freshman class, Adaya Clayton. So the second member of our court, who represents the sophomore class, please welcome Lillian Klein. Lillian is a 15-year-old sophomore, is the daughter of John and Tracy Klein. Lillian is escorted by the co-secretary of the Franklin County High School senior class of 2025 and 4-year member of the FCHS Flyer Choir program, Mr. Joey Webb. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the sophomore class, Lillian Klein. Our junior representative to the homecoming court, please welcome Danielle Hunter. Danielle is a 17-year-old junior, is the daughter of Angela Pryor and David Hunter. Danielle is escorted out by the co-president of the Franklin County High School Fellowship of Christian Athletes and captain of the Franklin County High School Flyer archery team, Mr. Cooper Matthews. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the junior class, Danielle Hunter. Now introducing the first of 4 seniors to the year 2024 Franklin County High School football homecoming queen. Please welcome Faith Baker. Faith is a 17-year-old senior, the daughter of Tammy and Bobby Baker. Faith is escorted out by the captain of the Franklin County High School academic team and 4-year member of the FCHS drama program, Mr. Terrell Clark. Ladies and gentlemen, our first senior, Faith Baker. Our second senior tonight, please welcome McKaylee Hensley. McKaylee is a 17-year-old senior, the daughter of Jeffrey and Brittany Hensley. McKaylee is escorted out by the co-secretary of the Franklin County High School senior class of 2025 and the president of the Franklin County High School National Honor Society, Mr. Cyrus Jacks. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice hand please for senior McKaylee Hensley. Our third senior tonight, please welcome Avery Lofton. Avery is a 17-year-old senior, the daughter of Amy and Brad Lofton. Amy is escorted by a 4-year member of the FCHS Flyer baseball team and member of the FCHS varsity boys golf team, Mr. Braden Barton. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Avery Lofton. Now introducing our fourth and final senior candidate to the year 2024 football homecoming queen. Please welcome Carly Owens. Carly is a 17-year-old senior, the daughter of Robert and Stephanie Owens. Carly is escorted tonight by the co-president of the Franklin County High School senior class of 2025 and 5-year member of the Franklin County High School men's varsity soccer team, Mr. James Hyatt. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, the principal of Franklin County High School, Mr. Chris Tracy, assisted by our homecoming chairwoman, Ms. Kelsey Thacker, and our assistant homecoming chairwoman, Ms. Fred Hall, as well as our reigning Franklin County High School football homecoming queen, Ms. Riley Warner, who will crown our 2024 Franklin County High School football homecoming queen. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 Franklin County High School football homecoming queen is Miss Carly O. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, if you please rise as the Franklin County High School Choir Band plays the Franklin County High School alma mater. Ladies and gentlemen, right hand please, for 2024 Franklin County High School football homecoming queen and her court. Thank you.
And the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show rolls on after that performance by the Franklin County High School Marching Band. And congratulations to our homecoming queen, Ms. Carly Olds. There's Josh Toppus, the band director of the county. And fireworks here on homecoming night. And, of course, before the game started, Coach Eddie James is recognized as the winningest coach in Franklin County High School history. All right, Easton Powell got him on the board with a field goal, and then Christian Moore puts 7 more on top of that, and there's a great pooch kick Franklin County recovers, and not too long after that, we have Knox Barrett throwing it to Delano Collins for a TD. The Flyers are up 17-0. And then a pick. That's Ladarius Simmons. You will see him score here shortly. But here is another field goal. I think, was that the 44-yard?
Yeah, 44, 45 yards east of foul.
And here is a running touchdown. That was Jack Oldham. Knox Barrett to the air, this time to Delano Collins. And I don't know what Franklin County, what the score is now, but here is the oopsie daisy, and Ladarius Simmons says, "Thank you very much, I'll take that," and scores another touchdown for Franklin County. Here's some homecoming court highlights, which you just saw. Carly Olds crowned the homecoming queen. And we have a 40-0 Franklin County lead prior to the second half. We're going to step aside here just for a couple of minutes, and we'll be back with that second half. That's coming up next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
David Toll's Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Toll's Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
Welcome to Serafini, where dining is an experience. From our friendly service to our mouth-watering daily specials, pastas and salads, to our made-to-order, carefully crafted cocktails. Our goal is to give you a relaxing, casual atmosphere to enjoy lunch or dinner in historic downtown Frankfort. We also have a private dining room available for wedding rehearsals, private dinners, cocktail parties, or any other function. Visit us today at Serafini, where great food, drinks, and company come together.
Welcome back to Benny Watkins Field, everyone. Franklin County versus Henry County, the Flyers. It's been all Franklin County tonight. They lead 40-0. Clint Goins, Lanny Brannick with you here, and here's another great pooch kick by Easton Powell that is fielded by Landon McMahon of Henry County.
We will have a running clock for the rest of this contest. Looks like it's going to be a 12-minute clock. They didn't shorten it to 8 for whatever reason. We have seen that.
Yeah.
So this will go by expediently.
Yes. I'm going to say roughly 12 minutes.
Yeah, right. Unless there's a timeout. And they used all their timeouts to end the first half, so I don't know what that was about.
Well, they get 3 more in the second, so
we might have a few stops.
Get refreshed. Nice tackle there.
Jeremy Walters.
Yes. He and Jacob Olds in there on the tackle.
Yeah, we told you the first half, the Henry County quarterback taking visits, small college center in
Franklin College. I don't know where that is. It's out of state, I know that. But it sounds like it probably is in Tennessee, as Wilson keeps it himself and picks up another 2 or 3.
Big 3rd and 7. The next week, see Western Hills and Franklin County.
At Franklin County.
Pretty excited about that one. That's you have to think that the Western Hills team has this one circled.
Yes. Oh my goodness, another snap that I don't think that was a bad snap. I think Wilson just took his eyes off of it, maybe.
Just never had a handle on that one.
And Luke Toothaker in there quickly to make the tackle. It was 3rd and 2, and now it's going to be 4th and long. So they will be forced to just through his fingers.
Nothing wrong with that snap at all.
And
they're going to set up to punt. Franklin County has already blocked one, and it wasn't particularly close.
No.
That is a really good kick.
Oh, yeah.
Really good kick.
I mean, Wilson is, he's a decent enough quarterback, and he's, I'd say, an even better kicker.
Punter, kicker, quarterback, linebacker.
He can, he can really do it all. Now, are there other better quarterbacks out there? Yeah. Are there other better kickers out there? Maybe. Are there better linebackers out there? Certainly. But somebody that can do it all, that is just,
Put him on my team. Put him on my team.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure Eddie James would love to have him.
Eddie James would take him on his team. He's got a bunch of talented players there.
He does.
He's got a bunch of college football players on his team. I don't know how many, but many. Several. More than one.
There's one right there, probably.
Flag on the play. Back behind the play.
That's a hold?
Yeah, that's usually where we see a hold.
Sure enough, that's what it was.
Let's see who we get here.
That's got to drive Eddie James.
Pick the holder.
Bonkers. Because,
couldn't see too tight a shot.
It's really unnecessary. I mean, Christian Moore was getting getting those yards regardless.
Christian Moore would get 40 or 50 yards about 2 on 11. Just him and his center. He run over the first 3 guys and dare the other 8 to tackle him.
That's right. Come on, you want some of this?
Yeah.
Do ya?
Boom. The Derrick Henry of high school football.
Yes. Oh, my goodness.
Not much to say for that run, just stuffed.
Just up the middle. And
let's see if we see Mr. Ryan Payton in on this one.
You know, Henry County got some big old boys on that defensive line.
Number 70.
'52 is Reagan Powell, and 50 is Caden Wilson. He's one of their captains tonight. Caden is.
This is where they struggle. We'll see how good a decision that was.
Was that a catch or interception? What was that? What was that?
It'll have to go to the offensive player. I like what Brody Lyons did there. Just fought for the ball all the way out of bounds. Congratulated the offender and the offensive player and went on about his business.
Yeah.
They had to roll out for the offense.
1st and 10. Flyers keep moving.
Already 6 minutes gone off the clock here in the 3rd quarter.
Freshman Knox Barrett. And that is Jaquan Crawford.
And I don't know the exact why on this, but that is a wide receiver screen. And you have players blocking downfield, but they are eligible to be downfield, so that's why that play works. But that was a deeper, basically a screen than what you see normally. Four receivers in the pattern there.
Nice catch.
Bullet.
That's Elysius Robinson with the grab. Next week, folks, we're going to have Franklin County and Western Hills on the game of the week, which we've said a couple of times. But not only that, we will also have a camera at Frankfort High. So it'll be the first time in Cable 10 history where we have covered all 3 local high school football teams in one night. So it'll be a lot like what we had last week when Henry County was at Western Hills. We covered that game, but we had a cameraman at Franklin County, and we showed you some highlights shortly after they happened over here on the east side. It'll be the same deal next week. We'll have the game at Western Hills, but then when Frankfort High does something notable, we'll have that for you as well on replay. Right up the middle. It was 3rd and 3. He may have got the first down.
I think he's short. It's going to be 4th.
That's Jack Oldham.
4th and 1 or 2, maybe. I don't think Franklin County needs to punt. They're not, I mean, obviously they're not trying to run up a score. 4th and 2. But this is, there's no reason to punt them.
No. It basically is going to go in the end zone, and they'll be getting the ball to 20, so you might as well throw it up, and you do, and it's caught, and that's Jacob Taylor with a touchdown. Wow, he was wide open. Knox Barrett with the pass. And the Flyers score again.
Knox Barrett is smooth. That is a good-looking ball.
Yeah, nice spiral. Taylor almost sprained his ankle there. Oh, I wish they wouldn't do that.
No, I don't. I don't want them to do it either. But
I've seen that go awry and end a season for a young man.
Baseball, too.
Yeah. It took him out for the whole year. He's a pretty good baseball player. Easton Powell's kick is good. Franklin County spreads their lead out to 47-0 here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
It's all over if they hit this field goal.
Buying or selling a home can be as exciting as winning the big game on a last-second field goal. Or it can be just as devastating if the kick doesn't go in.
And the kick goes up, and it's no good. Home team loses.
That's why in real estate it always helps to be on a winning team. Choose Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Wait, how'd you get in here?
welcome back to Franklin County High School. The Flyers take a 47-0 lead. We're just with a running clock here. We're just over 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Long pass on fourth down. And here comes one of the stars of the game, Easton Powell, with the kickoff. This is not a pooch kick, but not a deep kick. We know he can kick it straight in the end zone. Not much of a return there for Hampton Crow. Also want to remind you, next week the district volleyball will be here on Cable 10. Wednesday and Thursday. That is emanating from Frankfort High School. At least one of the games, Clint and I will be on the call, or one of the evenings. Looking forward to some district volleyball action. Handoff up the middle, not much there. Some of the backups in for Franklin County. It was Ray Matthews on the carry. As we tick down, we're under 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter with the running clock. Franklin County will go to 8-0. Matthews again, picks up about 6 or 7 on first down. Oh, sorry, on second down. Bring up third and 2 or 3. And that'll might get one more play in here in the third. Relatively light evening on penalties, just a few. And the third quarter will come to an end. And we'll step aside and come right back on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Hi, I'm Sarah Neely. I'm the financial manager at Mill Ridge Farm. Whenever you transition financial institutions, there's a tremendous amount of paperwork involved. Traditional banks streamlined this paperwork, and they just made it very simple. Traditional Bank is a locally owned bank that allows us to operate on an international platform. They make my life better, they make my job easier, and they make Mill Ridge a better place.
A law partner rediscovers her grandmother's artistry and establishes a charitable trust to keep the craft alive for generations to come. From preserving a cultural tradition to leaving a legacy, a Raymond James financial advisor gets to know you, your passions, and the way you enrich your community. Life well planned.
Welcome back. Lenny, I just got this update from my friend David Hecker, who's listening in, and he told me, remember that fist bump call that the official made?
Yeah, we've been wondering about this. This is the biggest play of the night for Henry County.
It's a blindside block.
All right.
That's what that is. Thank you, Mr. Hecker. I should have known that. I really should have.
Illegal blindside block. We didn't see that. We couldn't figure out. We couldn't see a penalty. We didn't see a penalty.
Yeah,
we didn't know what the call was either. Here's probably the best run of the night for Henry County. Maybe the second biggest run.
And Morgan Wilson again. James Harris in there on the tackle for the Flyers. And Juvari Jones, number 12, also in there. Jamari Aiken, number 63, into the game. Some Franklin County players getting some time. Nick Reynolds, number 22, he's in there. This is your future Franklin County team.
On the line, we have a number 71. Do not have a name for Mr. Number 71.
No, we don't.
But Charles Nelson back in the game.
Yeah, boy, he's a big old boy, ain't he?
He's a big fella. Blayton Chilaux, which I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Chillaux, and it's.
Sure.
I'll
go with that.
We'll get somebody to tell us.
Chilaux?
How to pronounce that.
Maybe he's from New Orleans.
Yeah, it certainly sounds
French, doesn't it? Oh, just out of reach of his intended receiver. Carter Richardson, I think, was in there on coverage for the Flyers. 4th and 7, they're going to go for it.
No reason not to.
No, it's, you get around the 40-yard line of your opponent, you just might as well. You just might as well, because the punt is not going to do that much for you. You'd be better off throwing an interception.
Yeah, if you can make that happen. If they don't think about it and don't knock it down.
Right, exactly. Oh!
I think that is a catch. No, he ruled him out.
I don't think he got any of his feet down.
Oh, I don't know. He throws the ball to the side.
Again. Yeah, that was close.
Brandon
Here's
McCall.
Another look. Let's see.
It's been a long night, so you're just looking for anything to hang on to. This is a. Never got a foot down.
Never got a foot down. Bless his heart.
Look at this. I thought he got one down, but.
Nope, both feet are in the air, and he lands.
Yeah, the knee
out of bounds.
The knee was out of bounds. That's a turnover on downs, and we're already at 8:40 and counting here in the fourth.
Someone has called timeout. So we'll take a real quick timeout also and back with more football after this.
One Stop Automotive does it all. From oil changes to air conditioning, engine and transmission repair to tires and brakes, One Stop Automotive has you covered with their 1-year, 12,000-mile warranty on parts and labor. One Stop Automotive is ready to serve you with professional and dependable auto care at fair prices. Let One Stop Automotive be your one and only stop for all of your auto repair and maintenance needs. Locally owned and operated since 2022.
Let's take a moment to thank all of our sponsors. David Toll's Auto Pro Tire and Auto Service, Serafini Fine Dining, Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher, Traditional Bank, Raymond James, One Stop Automotive, Whitehead Hancock Plumbing. They are the replay sponsor. Our halftime sponsor, Classic Gold Master Jewelers, and the post-game show, and the player of the game, Esprit Credit Union. Play of the game sponsor, Esprit Credit Union. I don't know what the play of the game is.
I don't know. There are several.
Can we have a field goal be the play of the game?
Well, sure. Sure. Carter Richardson with the carry there.
Yeah, the nice thing about the Franklin County team is they go on to win tonight and definite march toward the playoffs. Is they have more than one way to do damage on the offensive end. I think we have several backups in the game now.
A.J. Wheeler in there. He's one of the wideouts, number 80.
I believe we have a new quarterback.
Yeah, that's Richardson. He's a junior. He connects, but not much there for Wheeler.
Carter has thrown some balls this year. It's not like he hasn't played. But there's been a lot of mop-up duty to have this year.
That's true. That's true. We have a number 19 in there for Franklin County. Don't have a number on him either.
Carter Richardson is 12 of 22 with 3 interceptions, 185 yards, and a touchdown.
61 is German Figaro into the contest for the Flyers.
Screen. Ooh.
Good second effort.
That's going to be a face mask if they throw the flag.
Brandon McCollum right there for Henry County.
I don't know if we can see it on the replay or not, but I thought he grabbed his face mask and threw him down with it. But no call, and maybe no reason to have a call here.
Number 6 is Chris Stallings. He's a sophomore for Franklin County. There's another look.
Screen pass, almost got a sack there. Almost tackled him and should have been down, but great second effort. Maybe he didn't have his face mask for long. Back to live action here.
Yeah, 3rd and 20, not much there on that play, but
we've got a Henry County player down. He's getting up now.
Yeah, I think it's Reagan Powell. He's a key part of their line.
He really is.
So 4th and 19, Flyers will be punting it away for only the 2nd time tonight.
Jaquan Crawford comes off holding his arm. Didn't look serious. Hasn't been a lot of punting tonight. I think this is the 4th or 5th punt of the game. So
I think that was Powell back there. Oh boy, man. What a punt!
Man,
what a punt! Gets it down to the 4-yard line.
You start to ask yourself, who's the most valuable player on the Franklin County team?
I don't know. Easton Powell is in the running. Let's just say that.
My goodness, you couldn't drop that down there like any better than that. You couldn't walk it down there and place it any better than that.
All right, 1st and 10 from their own 4-yard line. Wildcats trying to get something positive out of tonight.
Could be looking at the last possession here. They only have to run 4 plays.
That's true. It could be. That doesn't get anywhere. In fact, I think they lost a yard or 2 on that carry.
Yeah, there was just nowhere to go.
Nathan Sawyer's another sophomore into the game for Franklin County. He's wearing number 37.
Nelson is kind of the ultimate run stopper. He's just immobile. You can't move him.
No.
They cut him every time.
Oh, nice catch by Brandon McCollum.
McCollum he's been close on a couple tonight. He missed that one over on the sideline, and then he was wide open in the middle, and the ball went through his hands. He needed something positive.
Henry County hasn't played bad tonight. They're just outgunned.
Yeah, that's all it is to it.
They played a pretty. I'm not sure they've had a flag thrown on them.
No, it's been kind of a. We were saying earlier. It's been kind of a light night for flags. Even
they played clean, and they're just up against a really powerful team with some really stellar athletes. Hampton Crow, number 10 for Henry County.
2nd and 2.
McCollum, there's that little.
They've run that play about 5 or 6 times.
Yep, and the Flyer defense picks it up quickly. Drew Caudle, number 29, in there for the Flyers.
He's lost a couple there.
James Harris, number 15.
3rd and 2, according to scoreboard.
Wilson flush out of the pocket, trying to get rid of it. Throws it up there for somebody, and it's going to be intercepted by Franklin County. That's Juvari Jones with it. Takes it down to the 31-yard line of the Wildcats. That's something that the sophomore can.
Yeah, it was just off his back foot. Wilson never gets set here, and you cannot throw that ball like that. I don't know who he was throwing it to, really.
I think he may have been trying to throw it away, just didn't get it out of bounds.
Bodie Lyons tracks down the interceptor and makes the tackle. And I don't think you're going to see much here. One run, and I think Franklin County will shake hands.
I think they're going to take a knee, yeah. So
take one more knee, go shake some hands, and head to the house.
We want to congratulate Carly Olds again, who was crowned Miss Homecoming Queen tonight for Franklin County.
Congratulations, young lady.
It's been a beautiful night, great night for football. We had fireworks, great performance by the Franklin County Flyer Marching Band.
I wonder if the concession stand has any hot chocolate left.
I don't know. Maybe we can.
It's one of those hot chocolate kind of nights.
We can find that out later.
53 degrees.
Now that's going to be your last play, even though the time hasn't run out, but they don't have to snap it. So everybody here knows this game has effectively ended. Both teams shake hands, and, you know, Henry County has nothing to hold their head down about.
No.
And they've got a good chance next week at Shelby County, and then they host Kentucky Country Day for their last game, and that could be a good game because KCD, pretty good team out of Louisville.
Eddie James with win number 72.
That's right. Continues his streak as the winningest coach at Franklin County High School. We will come back with the Esprit Credit Union play of the game when we return here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week play of the game is brought to you by Esprit Credit Union. Esprit Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Show your local spirit with a spirited debit card featuring your school colors and mascot. Open an Esprit Spirited account today and let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by NCUA.
Esprit Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Score $5 for the high school of your choice simply by opening a Spirited account featuring your school colors and mascot on your debit card. Show your support. Flyers, Panthers, or Wolverines. Who will raise the most? Go to Esprit.org today. Choose wisely. Western Hills, Franklin County, Frankfort High. Let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back, everyone, to Benny Watkins Field, where the Franklin County Flyers have defeated the Henry County Wildcats 47-0 here on homecoming night. And now it's time for the Esprit Credit Union play of the game. Here it is, folks. From 44 yards away, Easton Powell kicks it through the uprights, and as you were saying, Randy, he probably had another good 10 or 15
yards. At least.
You know, I'd like to see, that opportunity doesn't come up very often.
No.
But I would like to see him in a game go further. I mean, that could, in the playoffs, when they get deep in the playoffs, as I expect they will do, they run into a Paducah Tillman or Boyle County, that could be the difference maker.
Yep.
Having a kicker like that. So, anyway, we want to thank our director, Zach Hubbard, replay producer, David Columbia tonight, Crystal Cox, our producer. On camera, John Piesheimer, Bob Karstner, and Zach McDonald. Brett Smith running audio tonight. So, for Lanny Brannick, I'm Clint Goins. We want to thank you for watching and hope you will join us next week for the big crosstown rivalry, Western Hills against Franklin County. And before I go, we've got the district volleyball tournament coming up here on Cable 10. The game of the week will continue on Wednesday and Thursday to see who wins the 41st district in volleyball action. That's right here on the Cable 10 game of the week. Good night, everyone.